Okay, so we're going with the Le Stagioni 5, or Le5 Stagioni Napoletana flour. We're going for 6 dough balls, 280 grams each, 65% hydration, 3% salt, 24-hour leavening, 20 degrees. We want 1 kilo of flour, 650 grams of water, 30 grams of salt, and 0.84 grams of yeast. Okay, so there's the 650 grams of water, we've got the kilo of flour, we've got 30 grams of salt, and the correct amount of fresh yeast there. Let's get these smashed together. So, straight in with the yeast. That dissolve. This is room temperature tepid water. Just get my temperature probe, see what we're running at, and if I'm ready to turn it on. So, according to this, 22.2. So yeah, that was just literally water that was in the kettle that had been sat around. So that's a good do. Okay, so happy with that. I'm going to start by chucking some of the flour in, get the process going. Get the hook on. Resting. Did weigh this, it was 1018 grams, so I expect some of that will be the bag. So it's near as damn it. Taking shape now. I'm going to put some salt in. A bit more. That's all the salt gone. So at this point I'm going to let the KitchenAid work its magic for about 15 minutes. Okay, that's had a little over 15 minutes. So I'm going to let this rest now for I don't know, maybe another 15 minutes, and then we'll come back and have a look at what folding it needs. I have noticed that the higher the hydration, the better this KitchenAid likes the dough, because normally when I do Molino Dallagiovanna at 62%, The actual, I can't run this for 15 minutes like I just did then, because what happens is the dough crawls up the hook and ends up going over this, and if you leave it, it'll end up going straight into the mechanism. Whereas the 65%, it seems to keep it down and it doesn't really climb up, so that's quite good, I guess. But yeah, interesting facts. Okay, so this has been sat around for a little while now. Let's have a look what's going on. It's got a little bit of a structure to it, but not much, so I think we need to get this on the bench and give it a good old stretch and fold. So this still feels quite tacky, so I'm using a slightly damp hand in order to aid getting the stuff out. I don't know how this stuff will work with 65% hydration, but it's definitely a bit gloopy. Sticking to my fingers again. There's tea. Okay, back to it. Okay, we'll leave that for a bit now. Okay, let's have a look. A few more minutes down the line. Yeah, it's getting there. Still sticky. I can't remember when I did Le5 in the past what hydration I did it at. I don't think I did it at 65 because I was still, well, we're all still learning, but I was still in my infant pizza making days. Probably 60%, maybe even 58. Okay, I'm gonna leave that again. Okay, let's see how we're going on. Oh yeah, it's looking really smooth that now. Yeah. Right, I'm going to clean this worktop down and then give it a laminating. Okay, let's see how we get on. It's looking much more stronger than it was before now. Yeah. Okay, I'll just give it a lamination and then see how it goes. Trapped in a little bit. I think that's about as big as it's gonna go. Good. Still slightly tacky, but it's definitely getting there now. I'll give it another 5 minutes waiting and then take another look at it. Okay. So I've not wet my hands this time, so let's see. So far so good. Feels quite dense. Let's have a quick look at this. Yeah, that's pretty strong. Cool. I think that'll do. I'm going to just ball this now and then stick it back in its bowl and leave that till 12 tomorrow, where I'll ball up 6 hours before I cook. My rechargeable light. Okay, that's a wrap. So it's just gone 12 o'clock on the next day and it's time to get this balled up. So we'll have a quick look at it. Looks okay. It's got plenty of gas in it. Some nice gluten structure going on inside. Feels good. It's not too tacky either. So I'm going to ball that up now. No, it does feel tacky now. Oh yeah, it does feel tacky. Okay, I'm going to struggle to ball this up, I think. It's going slowly but surely if I'm quick. Okay. And there they are, the 5 Stagioni, 65% hydration. We'll cook those in approximately 6 hours time. Okay, so just before I take a dough ball out to make some dough balls for the wife and Natasha, this is what the 5 looks like. before I get in there and make a mess. It looks quite nice. A happy Halloween. Okay, let's make some pizzas. Okay, so here we go. The 5 Stagioni. We had some dough balls out of it, and I must admit they weren't as fluffy as they usually are when I use nuvola or Molino Dallagiovanna, but still very nice, don't get me wrong. Dough feels really nice. Can feel some bubbles in there. It feels very, very soft. It's not going to need a lot of stretching, I don't think. It's not retracting much, it feels good. Fireworks going off. 31st is it today? Yep, 31st of October. A few of the latte on. And we're going to have, this is for tomorrow's lunch, so we'll reheat this in the oven. Barbecue chicken, get a bit more. Okay, my meal is on. Put my new little gastronome set up there, which was only 60 quid. It is cheap as chips as well, but it does the job. The most disappointing thing about this is that when you get more than one lid, there's hardly any room between the two. They should have just put an extra few millimetres between each of the trays. But other than that, can't argue really for 60 quid. And it's tidied up the area a bit. We've not got loads of different tubs everywhere, so okay, let's give this a stretching out. Try not to slop it all around the edges like I did last week. It's taking shape nice, it's good, it's holding its shape okay. A little bit more chicken. I think I've got enough mushrooms to go as well, so I'll have some mushrooms on. Okay. I think that's a wrap. Quick check what we're running at. 452. Okay, so remembering from last week, going in from the left, that's free. Let's turn it up to full whack. It's growing quite nicely, it's looking good, looking very good. Not too sure it has, it's got a little rip in the bottom of it, that. Yeah, she's a goner. I think we can save it though, it's only a tiny little hole. Yeah. Yeah, it looks nice. Certainly smells good. Just only be a tiny little hole in the bottom of that. I felt it go. Wow. Okay, that looks quite nice inside there. I don't think we'll taste much. Never normally do on these taste tests, but is it chewy? That's what I want to know. It is. Don't get me wrong, it's very nice, but it's chewy. It looks good, and it's perfectly good pizza, don't get me wrong. Just a little bit chewier than I like, but it's certainly nice. Okay, so some errata. I've made, this is the last dough ball now, so I've made 5 pizzas with this tonight. And as I've persevered, they seem to have got better and better and better with each one. Crust looks nice, puffy, all the rest of it. So I thought, might as well just film doing another one, and then you can see for yourself how they've been coming out. It's been quite a nice dough. It is still, like I say, slightly chewier than what I'm used to. But if you're not bothered about that and you like a chewy dough, I'm not saying I don't like a chewy dough, but it is just something that's more evident to me. But yeah, I've been quite impressed with the way they've looked. Some of mine, well, my own came out and it looked, I could have swore it was Molino Dallagiovanna that I'd done it with. It was really puffed up, really nice looking crust on it. So I thought I'd just show you the next one. Finishing up my toppings. I've got some fennel sausage left again, so I'll get that on. It's one of my favourites now. I've really taken to the taste of fennel sausage. Some barbecue chicken. It's going to be a mix. I'm literally just using up what toppings I've got left. So I'll overload it. Okay. I've got some onions left. Not many, but enough for a pizza. And then I've got quite a few woodland mixture mushrooms. Okay, that looks pretty piled up, but I'm gonna get that spread out. I also noticed that it is a little fragile at the moment. I haven't ripped any more other than that first one, and that is only a small hole. But that's a nice sized pizza. Okay. Do I need to put anything else on? No, I think that'll be fine. You can get greedy. That looks pretty good. One-handed pizza making and one-handed videoing at the same time. Now then, you see what I mean about that crusting up? I can't get much closer, it's burning my hand. Just a bit more than that last corner. And that. It's a good old crust on it, that. Yeah, looks very nice. So there we go. Cheers. Thanks for watching.